What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another video. Now today I wanted to go ahead and talk about a few improvements that I've made to the coin making method I went ahead and shared a few days ago. If you went ahead and tried the method, you'll know it was guaranteed profit. It's super easy to do. It's something that's going to help you build up your coin stack so you can go ahead and upgrade your team. If you haven't checked out that video, don't worry. This video will break down some of the improvements. You don't have to worry about that other one. We're going to cover it all in today's video. Before we get into it, if you enjoyed the video, if you find it helpful, if it does make you coins, definitely consider popping down, hitting that subscribe button down below. Tips, gameplays, no money spent, coin making methods, all the above. We're going to be sharing everything that I do throughout the Madden year. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn those notifications on so you know when we drop any new content. Now the reason I wanted to go ahead and share an updated version of this method is because I'm not sure how new legends dropping on Wednesday, which is going to be tomorrow when this video drops, how it's going to actually affect the market. Our price is going to go down. If that happens, this method might not be as lucrative. It might not even work. So I want to make sure that we give you this updated version so you have a chance to dive on in, make a bunch of coins. I think everyone can eat doing this method, and I think it's going to help a bunch of people. So getting straight into it, right? The old method was simple. We go into the auction house, we get a whole lot of training at a good price. We're looking at 50 coins per training point. We're going to go ahead and quick sell that, and we're going to do a whole bunch of re-rolls. We put cards into sets, sell particular cards, nice and easy. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is how easy it is to actually go ahead and snipe some of these cards. So the cards that we were looking at were 87 overalls. And I'm going to go up here, and we're actually going to just filter by offense and by defense. And an 87 overall, quick sales for 18,000 training. So you want to buy it for 90,000 coins or less. That's a good value price right there. Wow. No freaking way. Are we going to get it first try? Bruh, how easy is that? I love to see that. My goodness. Is there going to be another one? Let's see if there's any others on the block right now. 94 is not bad. There's a 95 right there. Wow. Okay, that's even easier than I expected. Damn, they got me a little bit shook. Essentially, you're just going to go back and forward, and you're going to... Wow, an 80... I might snap all these up and just... Hopefully, no one else is trying to snipe right now using the older method. I'm going to try to snap all of these bad boys up. Let me get that. That is great value. Wow, another one. Bro, I might be up a ridiculous time just doing these sets over and over and over again. Alright, we're gonna try one more time. 82! Wow, what the heck is going on right now? Alright, I'm not gonna buy anymore. I don't need that much training. 82. Those are some of the best prices I've seen in a little while. 87. Hey, hopefully one of you guys can go ahead and snap that up. Wow, we have a bunch of training. Look at my coins now. Damn, that is looking a little bit sad. Essentially, because of the amount of cards that are in that particular tier of cards, so 86s to 87s, when you go to offense, when you go to defense, when you sort by newest, you're actually going to see a bunch of cards that actually have only just gone onto the auction house. So you're going to be able to get snipes, and you just cycle through it very quickly. Obviously, as you saw, we just got a whole lot of cards at a really good value. I'm happy with all of those. All up, you know, we saved 5k, 6k, 2k, 8k. You know, that's 9, 11, about 20,000 coins, and that's going to be an extra 20,000 coins at the end of it that we're essentially pocketing because we're saving that. So that's how you can go ahead and get training really cheaply. Aim for those 87s. You can get them for really good prices. Now, the next step was to go ahead and go into the store and go ahead and re-roll a bunch of training. I already have some training just in case we weren't able to get snipes, but yeah, we got plenty of snipes. And you're going to go in here, and you're going to see what you pull. A 76 we were putting into the sets to build up elites, and then we're going to go put those elites towards the team builder sets. If we pull 77s or 78s, we're putting those into the team builder sets as well. So we can go ahead and actually add this. I'm pretty close to finishing a set, so we can keep going with it, and we'll just roll a few of these. Oh, maybe just one. That's going to be what you're trying to do. You're trying to build up 77s and 78s and get the 6 that you need for that set, and then you want to go ahead and get elites. Now, to get elites before, we were turning the 76s, 5 of them, into an elite. Because of the value we're getting the training for now, we were trying to buy at 90,000 coins or less, so 50 training points or 50 coins per training point. Each of these packs cost around 3,000 coins, so each of those cards are worth 3,000 coins. When you do the math, if you're using 5 76s to build up an elite, it's costing you 15k. Now that is going to be a number I want you guys to remember, because that is going to be one place that we're going to make some improvements right there. Now if we go into, obviously we have this team builder, and exactly the same as before, you go ahead and you look for the most expensive team builders and you put this card up for 60,000 coins and watch it sell very, very quickly. Guys like Trae, Terrell Edmunds, AJ Terrell, Jemery Chinn, Cam Akers, Jonnu Smith, Trae Waynes, Jeudy as well has done pretty well for me. Justin Jefferson, those are 8 guys right there. Those are the names you should be looking at. Cycle through the teams, go ahead and sell those 60k, pocket that coinage. Now, what is the main improvement that I think will help everyone make a bunch of coins? And it's actually going to be going ahead and selling the 76 overalls instead of going ahead and putting them into these sets. Now, as you can see right now, I'm putting them up for 3,800 because I want to see how they sell. But if we scroll through, look how many cards I've been selling. Look at them. All 76s, all selling for 4,000 coins. Now, if you sell them for 4k a pop, 5 cards, 4k a pop, 20,000 coins after tax, 18,000. Before we were getting an elite and it was costing us around 15,000, so that's an extra 3,000 coins for every elite we were building before. We're actually pocketing in coins. So that's going to be one improvement. Instead of putting those cards into the set, we need to go ahead and sell them. Now, if we have a look at the auctions again, you can see I constantly have a whole bunch of cards ready to go, ready posted on the block, ready to make a bunch of coins. Once it gets to about 45 to 50 minutes, you'll see those cards starting to sell, and essentially it'll just wipe through all of the cards that you have, and you're going to make a whole bunch of coins, and then you can go ahead and do this again and just pull all your cards back up. Now, you will have realized that because we're selling those cards, we don't have the elites anymore. And now instead of going ahead and building those elites for 15k, what we're going to be doing is going ahead and sniping the elites for less than 15k. Now again, you're going to newest, you're going to 80 to 81s because I think those are the best ones. You can use 82s, but I think this works best. And we're looking for cards that are going to be less than 15k. I've been looking for 14,000 or less. I can take a second to explain all of the math in a second, but we can try a few of these teams and see if we can get a good value card. Before we were building them for around 15k worth of coins. Now every time we get a little bit of a snipe, if we pick them up at 14k, 13k, we're actually saving ourselves some coins, which means we're making more coins in the process. Now right here, we're not really finding anything yet. We've only tried a few teams. I will go through and make sure that we can actually see some good value cards. $14,350, yeah. So I could go ahead, for the video's sake, I'll go ahead and pick this card up. Can I? Perfect. Okay, so that's going to be an elite. Obviously, you need 2 elites each time you go ahead and complete that set. So if you want the sets and you want to be able to build up those cards, you're going to need to be sniping elites. Right here, are we going to start seeing some cards starting to sell? No, not quite yet. Wow, I still can't believe I sniped all those cards. It's crazy. So why is this so much more lucrative than before? If you spend 90,000 coins on training and you get 1,800 training, 90,000 coins, 1,800 training, 60 training per reroll, you're going to get 30 rerolls doing that, using up all of that training. Now, one method that actually works really well and might be a good thing for some of you if you just want to go ahead and make the most coins possible and you're not really worried how long it takes, you just want to go through and try maximize your profit. You can actually just go ahead, pull the cards, go ahead, sell them for 4,000 coins a pop. The 76s, the 77s, the 78s. Don't worry about the sets, just go ahead, sell them all. You know, try and make a bunch of profit. Go ahead, buy more training, go ahead, sell them again, pocket the profit throughout. Cards like Darnell Savage, I think he's the only one that I've really tried this on, but I actually go for a little bit more. Every time I have a Darnell Savage, instead of putting him into the set towards team builders, I've actually been selling him 5,000 coins. Sells pretty easily, so you could go 4,500, 5,000 coins, so that's like an extra gem. You can make an extra 1,000 coins each time you go ahead and sell those cards. But the thing with that is you only have 20 slots on your auction house, and that gets filled up really, really quickly, right? So why we do this set is you're going to be able to build up a card that's worth, you know, the same as 15 of those cards, and you're going to be able to sell that, and you're going to be able to make sure you're still making profit from that, but you're not having to worry about selling 15 cards at the same time. You sell a couple of those big boy cards and a bunch of those littler cards, you're going to be able to make a lot of coinage, you're going to be turning over a lot of these cards, and you're going to be able to build your stack nice and quickly. Breaking down the math that I've been using, 90,000 coins you spend to get the training, right? You're spending maximum, absolute maximum, 15,000 coins a pop for elites. Now, like we've talked about, you want to get them cheaper. We've seen them easily under 15k, 14,350. I've been sniping them between 11 and 12 a lot of the time. You can get them in the 13s, all really, really easily, right? Is that something that I actually want to see sell? 3,800? Okay, so I think we might start seeing some of my cards actually, hey, the sales are coming in. 3,800 might be a really, really good price. So we talked about the fact that 15,000 is probably the absolute maximum you should be buying those elites for. I definitely think it's super easy to go ahead and get them cheaply. If you do 30 rerolls, you're gonna have 30 cards from that process. If you can pull 12 77 to 78, which is gonna be really, really easy. I see most of the cards that get pulled from that particular pack are actually going to be 77s to 78, so you're actually going to be more likely to get probably in the range of 16 to 19 of those cards. If you get 12, that's going to be enough to fill up 2 of the team builder sets. With the other 18 cards, you can go ahead and sell them on the block. Now, let's say you're selling them for 4,000 coins a pop. Maybe you get a few Darnell Savages in there, so you can sell them for 5,000 coins a pop. What we've got is you've got the 2 team builders that you can create with your 12 77s to 78s. You're going to go ahead and snipe a couple elites as well. Let's say 14,000 coins. Let's keep it really simple. 14,000 coins flat to snipe a couple of elites, right? So you've got 14,000 coins for each elite, and you need 4 to complete 2 sets. So that's going to be what, 48,000? Wait, bro, my math is so bad. 56,000, and you spent 90k on training. Wait, 14, 28, 56. Yeah, 56 is right. And you spent 90,000 on training. It's going to cost you around 146,000 coins to complete a set where you're sniping elites for 14,000 coins a pop. But you complete 2 sets, that's 2 cards worth 60k after tax, that's 108,000 coins. There's also 18 cards, the other 18 cards, they could be 76s, they could be more 77s that you pulled. Then you go ahead and sell those cards as well. 4,000 coins a pop, maybe a couple 5,000s in there as well. Let's say 4,000 coins throughout the entire process, right? That is going to make you, for, what is that, 18, 4, 36, 72,000 coins before tax. After tax, that is about 6,500. So it's about 173 odd K. You spend 146,000, you're making around 73 3k. That's about 25,000 coins profit. Easy, guaranteed. Each time you go ahead and build up an 87, every time you can pick up training cheaply, every time you pick up an 87, you're actually going to be able to make around 20 to 25,000 coins profit easily without even having to really go ahead and snipe. We got that training even cheaper. Say you save 8,000 from the training, say you save maybe an extra 3 or 4 from buying the elites, you're gonna instead make around 40,000 coins. That's crazy value. This method really works. Before we finish up today, I do want to quickly show you that each of those cards sold at 3,800. That's gonna be a good price. I would still aim for 4,000 coins a pop, but this is going to be good to know that you can drop it a little bit and sell those cards even easier. So something to keep in mind. Now, one of the other things I didn't mention is if you sell 18 cards on the block and you have 2 big boy cards to put up as well, you'll notice that's a magical number of 20. That is the exact amount of auctions that you can have at any one time. That's going to be perfect. It's going to take a little bit of time for those cards to sell, probably close to the full hour mark. But if you're making 25, 35, 40,000 coins every single hour, right? And you don't even have to try, and you don't even have to worry about sniping cards really cheaply. It's going to be such an easy process. I want you guys to make the most of it. I don't know how legends are going to affect it. Hopefully the market stays where it is and you're going to be able to keep doing this over and over again. That's definitely what I'm going to be doing right now. I want to build up my coin stack. Obviously no money spent. We need the coins to help build up this team. One final breakdown, I'll also put it down in the description below. You need to go get training at good value. 90,000 coins for an 87 is good value. 50 coins per training point is what you're aiming for. You can buy 85s at 45k. That's another card that I've looked at a little bit, but you need good value training. You go ahead and do those re-rolls, right? 76s, you sell 4,000 coins a pop. 77s and 78s, you put into the Team Builder set. You go ahead and snipe elites for 14,000 coins or less. You add those into the Team Builder set. You build up those cards cheaply. You sell the cards within that set for 60,000 coins a pop. You can make coins in a lot of different areas. You make coins from selling the 76s. You can go ahead and sell Darnell Savages for a little bit extra as well. You're selling the Team Builders throughout this process. They're making you coins. You're able to snipe the training even cheaper. That's going to make you extra profit at the other end. You can also go ahead and snipe those elites you put into the set, and that's going to make you even more coins. I know I've been talking a lot. I do apologize. This is probably going to be closer to 20 minutes, but I just wanted to make sure that I was super transparent. I want you guys knowing pretty much everything that I'm thinking about. After the first video dropped, I pretty much realized straight away that there are some key improvements that we could make to make a bunch of coins, and I do apologize for not having that ready for the very first video. I need to make sure I'm thinking about it a little bit more clearly. But I was just so excited by how many coins I was making at the time. I wasn't thinking about how I could already go ahead and improve it. So that's what today was. I know you can go ahead and make a bunch of coins from this process. Let me know down in the comment section below if you give it a try. Like I said earlier, there will be another breakdown down there if you want to go ahead and try it. I don't know how the market's going to be affected over the next couple of days, so make sure you get amongst it. Do it quickly. Make the most of it. Everyone can eat with these methods, and that's what I love to see. It's not being saved for a select few who's going to make a whole bunch of profit. Give it to the people. They're going to make a bunch of coins. Everyone's going to be happy. Coins are hard to come by. Training is super hard to come by as well. So this is really going to help you build up your team. If you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content, if I'm helping you make a bunch of coins, if you're sick of listening to my dang voice, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate the support. I truly believe everyone can eat with this kind of method. I'm going to keep grinding. We're going to keep finding methods like this throughout the year, and I'm going to keep sharing them because I truly believe that everyone can have a better time when they can build up their team and they can have all the players that they want on their squad. Coin making methods like this are definitely going to help, especially my other no money spent players out there. And that's going to be about it for today. Thank you very much for coming through. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you're going to be able to make a bunch of coins. Take it easy, everyone. You can call me Spree, and we out.